Welcome to Perfect Harmony Journal. Here are today's top stories.
A Chinese mercenary recently made a shocking claim on X, saying North Korean soldiers have joined Russia's war in Ukraine. In another development, Israeli military officials revealed that Hezbollah is hiding a staggering $500 million in cash and gold in a secret bunker beneath Al-Sahel Hospital in Beirut. Meanwhile, troubling reports are emerging from Central America, where an influx of cheap cement is raising serious public health and safety concerns in countries like Guatemala, Costa Rica, and Panama. In tragic news, former One Direction member Liam Payne has died at 31. Reports indicate that drugs were found in his system after he fell from the third floor of the Casa Sur Hotel in Buenos Aires.
On Sunday, October 20th, a Chinese mercenary shared an explosive claim on X, revealing North Korean soldier has entered Russia's war in Ukraine.
During the broadcast, Dian Yuzhang told host Li Dafu, after just one day, 8 people have died, senior officers, he said, as they discussed North Korean casualties. Meanwhile, South Korean intelligence confirms that 12,000 North Korean troops may be on their way to Russia. Patrick Cronin, Asia-Pacific Security Chair at the Hudson Institute, said, Kim Jong-un seeks more advanced defense technology and wants to obligate Putin to come to his defense to be able to threaten others without much fear of attack. He is also eager to put some of his troops into combat. The conversation between the Chinese mercenaries was shared on the heels of a South Korean intelligence report, pointing to satellite imagery from August allegedly showing some 1,500 North Korean special forces boarding Russian transports bound for the Russian Far Eastern city of Vladivostok.
Israeli military official announced on October 21st that HEZBOLLAH is concealing $500 million in cash and gold in a secret bunker located beneath Beirut Al-Sahel Hospital. The Israel Defense Forces (IDF) reported that this bunker, which was previously controlled by the late Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, is currently under surveillance.
IDF spokesperson Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari stated that the bunker was intentionally placed under the hospital. However, there are no plans to target it. He stated that money could have been used to rehabilitate Lebanon, but instead it was used to strengthen Hezbollah. Hagari urged Lebanese officials and international organizations to review the situation, saying,
"Don't allow Hezbollah to use the money for terror and to attack Israel."
IDF also stated that Hezbollah receives funding from Iran's Quds force. This money comes from oil sales in Syria and is delivered to Hezbollah via the Iranian embassy in Beirut. The IDF has also accused both Hezbollah and Hamas of concealing weapons and fighters in hospitals, schools and other sensitive locations. Earlier that day, IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi reported that Israeli airstrikes targeted nearly 30 sites associated with Hezbollah. This included Al-Qad al-Hassan, a financial firm that the IDF claims funds Hezbollah's terrorist operations.
On October 22nd, concerning reports began to emerge from Central America. Large quantities of inexpensive cement are flooding into countries such as Guatemala, Costa Rica, and Panama, raising significant public health and safety concerns.
Guatemalan media described the situation as overwhelming. An alarming 60% of the cement used in Guatemala, whether imported legally or smuggled, originates from China. This issue goes beyond just construction materials. Low-quality cement poses serious health risks because it contains high levels of a dangerous carcinogen known as hexavalent chromium. Inhaling this substance significantly raises the risk of lung cancer. Furthermore, studies have indicated that drinking water contaminated with hexavalent chromium can lead to severe stomach tumors and other serious health conditions.
The implementations for public health are dire. Reports from Panama indicate that the level of hexavalent chromium in Chinese cement are over 25 times higher than permissible limits in other countries.
This pollution poses health risks, affects jobs, and damages the environment. In China, each ton of cement produced emits 2.24 tons of carbon dioxide, which is significantly higher than the 1.55 tons emitted during cement production in Latin America. With over 1.4 million jobs impacted by this mass dumping of steel and cement, the region's economic stability hangs in the balance. Local industries are struggling to compete, leading to long-term consequences for communities.
Former One Direction member Liam Payne has died at the age of 31, with reports confirming that drugs were found in his system. Payne passed away after falling from the third floor of the Casa Azul Hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina on Wednesday, October 16.
Preliminary toxicology reports have confirmed that Payne had multiple drugs in his system, including cocaine, benzodiazepines, and a substance referred to as pink cocaine, which is a combination of methamphetamine, ketamine, and MDMA. Argentine authorities are investigating the case as an undetermined death and are currently searching for the person who supplied him with these substances. A makeshift aluminum pipe, typically used for smoking crack cocaine, was discovered in Payne's hotel room. A post-mortem examination has determined that Payne died instantly from injuries sustained after falling 45 feet. 2 hotel employees are under investigation for allegedly supplying drugs to Payne in the days leading up to the incident. Reports indicate that the substances were hidden in a soap box discovered in his room. Payne's body will not be released to his father, Jeff Payne, until all necessary examinations have been completed. Mr. Payne is expected to remain in Buenos Aires until arrangements can be made to return his son's body to the UK, where a funeral is anticipated to take place in November.
That's a wrap for today's edition of Perfect Harmony Journal. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on the show or suggest topic you'd like us to dive into by commenting below. Thank you for watching and see you soon.